powered by Pipe TV.
Welcome to Beauty Behold Beauty Transitions, where you'll be exposed to the beautiful and diverse talents of our featured guest. I'm Jill Foster, your host. This episode features Ms. Persia Oliver, who is the CEO of Odyssey International Productions nonprofit organization. Persia has a natural instinct to advocate for the less fortunate through seminars, fundraising drives, and her annual award ceremony where she big ups community entrepreneurship, fellow advocacy contributors, and businesses for their positive community contributions. So, enjoy this robust chat as we unveil the beauty, advocacy, and works of this outstanding and positive change maker. Hi Persia. Welcome to Beauty Behold Beauty Transitions. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I'm excited to share with the viewing audience who you are, what you do, how they can become involved in what you do. So welcome. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna hop right in with my first question. So you are the founder of Odyssey IP. Can you tell me what the IP stands for?
IP stands for International Production.
International Productions, which is a nonprofit organization. So how long have Odyssey IP been in operations?
Actually, since 2006.
So Odyssey is why a nonprofit organization? What led you to even create a nonprofit?
Well, for me, giving back is just always very important.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel as God has blessed us, we have to give back. And as I was thinking about the name that I would want for my nonprofit, Odyssey came to me in a dream. So I had a dream of the name Odyssey and International. So I said, you know what, that's going to be my nonprofit name. And to me, giving back is extremely important because there's so many people that's less fortunate, especially children. Children touch my heart in such a special way. And as long as I'm able to touch children that maybe not be so fortunate to have, to me, that is just very important.
Yeah, that's great. Usually I find that while I definitely can relate that we all should give back, there is a lot of us who walk this earth and we never get to that point to understand that we're all here for a purpose and we all should be helping one another and so on and so forth. Sometimes I find that there is a particular event or something. Sometimes it could be a tragedy with some people where they just flip the script and all of a sudden they're more aware of their purpose in life. So with that all being said, was there one particular event that occurred around, I think you said you started it around 2006, 2007, that may have occurred that you said, okay, I already have this in me that giving back to children and that sort of thing. But was there something that really pushed you over the edge and said, enough's enough, I have to do this?
Well, you know, I've seen a lot of children and I have a lot of godchildren and I've just seen a lot of children that are in need. I see a lot of children that are in poverty and just don't have. And I just feel that as God has blessed us, we just have to turn around and just give back and help those children along the way, because those children are our future. Sometimes people just need a little love.
Right.
Sometimes people just need a little helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
And children remember the good times. Memories are something that people can look back on and remember.
Right. Right. I agree. So what is it that you actually do for children? What type of, if there are programs, events, or, do you do things annually? What occurs under the umbrella of Odyssey International Productions for the children?
Well, there's so many different events that we do throughout the year. One of our biggest events is this Season of Giving, and we do that in December, where we donate books, toys, and clothes, for the children. And usually pre-COVID, we used to have a holiday party where kids would come and play and just really just have a good time, where we would have food and dessert and just a good time. So we were able to still continue in the same spirit last December. But what we did was a grab and go. So we did it in a parking lot at a church in Newark, where children were still able to come and just grab their gift and, take some pictures and go. Then right now we're working on an event called Sleep to Achieve. And we are donating beds and bedding and towels and toothbrush to an organization in Trenton, New Jersey, because these children are definitely in poverty. Some of them are sleeping on the floor and don't have a bed. So we were able to get beds for them. And, just reaching back out and touching as many kids as we possibly can. Then we do the book bag giveaway. That we give to kids. And this year we were really fortunate. Staples and Princeton had donated some little goodie bags that were also given to the same children that were given the beds to in Trenton. So it's a lot of different events that we do all year round, to help out our communities and different communities, Newark, Trenton, all over pretty much the state. Anybody that needs help, we're here to help them.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I'm sure in all that you do, you have a team of people that help in supporting you, probably both in advocacy work of groups of people coming in and joining up with organizations such as Staples. But you also, you have a staff, right? A small staff that you work with on a regular to be able to help through your 501c3. Is there ways in which you are ever looking for anyone or looking to hire someone to be on board with you?
What we do, we do have a staff, and we also have a lot of volunteers.
Yes.
A lot of people that volunteer. Even yourself, Jill, have come out, to volunteer for one of our programs. And and I think that is just so special that people would take their time to volunteer, to give back, to the community in that way, because you cannot put a tag on somebody's time, and somebody's time is priceless. So, thank you. And thank all the people that come out and have come out to volunteer for our programs that we have.
Yeah. And while this is all about you today, yes, that was one of the connections between Persia and I, and which is why I wanted to expose her to a bigger audience, because she's very humble and she's in a background with all that she's doing for the community. And I want other people, like I did for myself, to join in. If you have that type of heart which we all do. We all should have that type of heart to help one another, because that's what we're here to do. That I really wanted to give some exposure that she's definitely an avenue that you can go down to fulfill some of that. But I thank you for even mentioning that. But back to you with Odyssey International Productions. I also want to share with the viewing audience that you have this annual award ceremony. While Persia gives back to the community, she also awards the community that are doing similar things, advocacy in their businesses. She really big ups those businesses on an annual basis with this glamorous award ceremony. Different corporations, different individuals coming in. Can you share why you included that under your umbrella, and what your whole purpose was in wanting to do that for the other businesses? Like, what was your whole focus? At the end of the day, what type of message do you want to bring forward for having even gone that route within your business or within your 501c3?
Yes, we do have a big gala that we put on every year. Well, you know what? There are so many incredible individuals that do wonderful things in your community, and they're not often recognized. And not that they're looking for recognition, but we do this the week before Thanksgiving. So it's a way of saying we are thankful to you and all that you do in communities. So so there's different people that we honor. We honor entrepreneurs, we honor businesses, we honor people that have small business, a minority business, achieve their goals. We honor people that do wonderful things in the community services, activists. So, heroes are just not always people that we have to see on television. Heroes are the everyday people that walk among us. And I think it is very important to let people know, you know what, we see you. We appreciate what you're doing. We honor you. And just thank you for your contributions that you have given to us. So I just think that is just very important. And we are really excited every year. We look for incredible people. And, their stories are so inspiring to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they can come from any walk of life. And when a person reaches a level where they're actually doing great things in the community, there's always the seed and the plant that grew to bloom into what it is. And I just admire you and your organization so much for bringing light to those types of heroes, because like you said, they're not necessarily doing it to be in the limelight. I find that people who, like such as yourself, who gives back, do it so humbly and do it so without any angst. It's just natural, and you just go forth with it. And I think that it's a great thing when a light is shined on that, because other people need to see it. Other people need to see how they can bloom as well, and how life can be better, even in the most troubled situations, because of advocacy like Odyssey International Productions. So I really, really thank you for this organization. You also are a woman who cares about our communities in a way in which you want to help do as much as you can for the environment. And as a result, you're also the founder, creator, CEO of, let me get this right, and the president of Starbright Enterprises. So I want to give you the floor to talk about what Starbright Enterprises is, how did it come about? How long has it been? And how individuals can either participate or benefit more or less from Starbright Enterprises.
Right. Yes. Starbright has been in business for 23 years. We're a building maintenance janitorial company. And, we have hired over hundreds of employees. We started as sole proprietor back in 1998. Mm-hmm. And we became a corporation in 2000. We have done work for the federal government, the state. We have done work pretty much from Massachusetts, down to Atlanta. And we think about keeping the environment clean. Especially now with COVID's going on, disinfecting, sanitizing, those are very, important. And we're just really proud of the work that we do. We're giving back with Starbright too, even hiring employees. I mean, that's just not only affecting employees, but also of, their families, just giving them an opportunity to have a job so they're able to take care of their families. Mm-hmm. So, that is important too.
Mm-hmm. 23 years. I did not know that, that you've been in business for that long. And that's a wonderful, wonderful environment and or organization, I should say. With Starbright Enterprises, do you have your own products, or are you leveraging are you in joint ventures with other organizations with the products that you use or offer up in what you do with Star?
Well, we don't have our own products, but we have teamed up with other minority contractors to go after bigger jobs, and sometimes we sub some of the jobs out to other minority contractors, to give them an opportunity too. And we also team up with other minority contractors because everything is a team effort. Mm-hmm. Never be afraid of competition. Right. Because as long as you know who you are, there's plenty of work around for everyone. So just team up with other minority contractors and letting them know, here's an opportunity here. Would you like to team up with us, on the opportunity? So to me, that that's important too.
Mm-hmm. Therein lies your heart, Persia. The key word in what you're saying is minority. And there you are opening up doors and pathways to those who are really doing great things and they don't get those opportunities. So I just want to kind of pinpoint that so the viewing audience can catch that that's part of your whole heart, compassion, and advocacy in what you do within your organizations. Moving on, I know that, you have some great connections, with David Dinkins, rest his soul, Ras Baraka, Jesse Jackson. I mean, you have some great connections that you've made in the process or cross paths with in the process of what you do. And I know a person that does the level of work that you do, it doesn't go unrecognized, even though you probably want to stay under the radar. I know that you've been rewarded for your efforts. With that, is there any one or two or one in particular, or three awards that really stand out to you that you've received that was, first of all, probably a surprise that you cherish the most? Can you share that with us?
Well, Lieutenant Governor Sheila Oliver. I got an award from her back in 2006. She was a lieutenant governor then. It was the Shirley Chisholm Award. And I was very humbled and very honored to be among, one of wonderful women, so, to receive the award. So, I was grateful for that. Back in 2013, I think I got an award from Leading Women Organization. And that's also a part, and we were featured in New Jersey Monthly Magazine. And then Diversity Plus Magazine did a couple of articles on our organization. I think in 2014, we received an award from Diversity Plus, which I was just so humbled and honored to be among, great minority women for that award. And in 2019, they did a really wonderful magazine article on our organization. And I've gotten awards from African American, I think the African American Chamber of Commerce. And wow, I've gotten my share.
Yeah.
So I'm just always grateful for receiving an award, but I'm never looking for the recognition or the award. As long as I could give back and make a difference in somebody's life and touch somebody's life along the way, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the real reward, right? And yes, I could see that you're humble in it, because you forgot one that I thought was pretty impressive when I attended a gala of yours, and that's when you got the proclamation plaque or award that evening. And I was like, wow, this is great. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. My purpose in bringing it up is not to be braggadocious about it, but just to kind of let people know that your hard work does not go unnoticed. And so I want, while some of us are natural at helping others out and doing things for other people, it doesn't go without recognition or notice, even though we don't go into it with that in mind. So I just wanted to share that. I find that your organizations are fantastic, and I know that to run 2 organizations is a big feat, and especially with COVID right now, what's going on with that. I just want you, if you could share just a little bit about a day in the life of Persia Oliver as this dynamic businesswoman of 2 organizations. Can you just share like a little bit of nuggets on how your day goes from sun up to sundown, and maybe what you do to even have a little release? Is there any trips or places that you like to go to just like do that, take that at ease moment in between what you do?
Well, you know what? One thing is that every day is not the same. There's always a different excitement.
Yeah.
That the day comes with. Well, one of the things that I really enjoy, and I haven't done in a little while because of COVID, I love to travel.
Okay.
Traveling is something that I really love to do. And my daughter and I have, oh my God, we have traveled from Amsterdam, Dubai. We've been to Paris a couple of times. Wow. So traveling is something that I love to do, something I like to that relaxes me. Just seeing the way other people live and just seeing other cultures is very refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thanks for sharing that. We are getting to the tail end of our conversation, and I don't want to let you go unless people know how to get in contact with you, whether it is that they want to attend a gala, whether or not they want to recognize or submit someone for one of the annual awards for what they're doing in their communities, whether or not they want to join forces with you around the Christmas holidays and other holidays when you are doing drives and advocating for the community. So can you share all of your social media platforms, websites, so that people know how to get in contact with you?
Okay. Well, first of all, my email is info@odysseyip.com. Our website is www.odysseyip.com. Our Facebook is, you can reach me at Persia Oliver, or Odyssey International. My Instagram is I am Persia too. And our telephone number is 732-381-3003. And right now we have event that we're doing is Sleep to Achieve, where we're looking for donations for a bedspread. So you could definitely email me if you're interested. We're trying to collect as many bedspreads and bedding that includes sheets, pillows, washcloth that we're donating to an organization right here in Trenton to help some children that have been sleeping on the floor get up off the floor.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here on Beauty Behold. If you can help out in any way, even moving forward, she can use anything. It could be a financial donation. Like she said, she has a focus right now that you can contribute to. Please support. That's what we're here for. Persia, it's been my pleasure to have this chat with you. I adore you. You know that. And any chance that I can get to help contribute and donate time again, I will. I cannot wait until this COVID thing is more under control so that I can actually make that happen. And I just want to thank you, and to my viewing audience, thanks for joining us today. And as I always say, stay beautiful. Mwah.
Thank you, Jill.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Bye.
Thank you.